So here is the progress in this room, the skinning room. This is what I did all day yesterday. We've got all of our cages up in here, all of our barbed wire hung up above, and we started hanging chunks of skin from it. So we'll be working our way around and hanging skin all throughout here, kind of hiding what we need to hide, stuff like that. Start adding props in a bit. I'm going to mix up some paints and distress these walls and stuff before I go any further. So yeah, here we go. Alright guys, so this room is all distressed. I wanted to go for kind of a Silent Hill type feel, so I went with like a dark brown, kind of a regular brown, and then a kind of a red, a burnt kind of red for, well, you can't tell if it's rust or blood or just evil darkness or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, my camera's having a problem focusing. So yeah, that's this room. We just have to add our props and stuff now. Once all this dries, I'll start adding props in here and we'll get it looking cool. Alright guys, so I made some progress in here. I hung this scale up that I bought at Transworld. It's got some bloody nastiness in it, and I'm gonna add some more. It's all hanging down and shit. I put these posters up back there, but I gotta rehang them higher. I didn't just rehang them now because I have to actually climb over that wall and bring the ladder with me into this hole and then do the same thing to get back out. So I'll be doing it tomorrow, and I'll also be adding like a trim board around them. So that's done. We gotta add more skin, and once our body's here, I'll be hanging it across here like this, so they have to walk underneath it. And I got this tray of tools up, one of his masks, and there'll be a poster right there, and then another one over there. This curtain thing's here, and I just keep adding small props here and there wherever I find them, so we can make the room look real cool. Let me show you the rest. So here in the roach room, Eric, he knocked out our roof all the way around here, roof stuff, and we did the newspaper yesterday, more obituaries and stuff on the floor. Over here in the bunk room, well, here in the mask maker's room, I hung up more masks, so we got some around our doorway now. Right here, pretty much we just need a few more here to get that done, and then that room will be pretty much done. Just we got to add a few more props. Eric knocked out the rest of our spray foam here on this door to make it look like it's concrete. I did some spray painting on this jail cell wall, so it looks more dark. We got our holes chopped out in all in these walls. I just have to chop that one out still, but Tyler started adding our blocks all around these so we could add our spray foam to make these ones look like that one over there. Glenn got some more of our handrail up in this room, so we got all the way to there, and he's got this one built and ready to go up, so it looks like we'll have that done tomorrow. We did a bunch of work in here, hanging up our paneling on the walls here in the entrance hall. So they got the walkway up and the broken staircase. They're adding a stringer on our wall, so it looks like that staircase extended more. And yeah, let's go look in the back. So Holly and Lori have painted the rest of this wall, this little hallway thing. So it's all dark. Looks real great against the yellow and black. And Glenn has repaired our new door for this exit. And Joe's over here working on something. I think he was working on the slamming doors, adding lights and motors and whatever else to it, so yeah. Hi guys, welcome back. We're up at the haunt again. We've been up here all week actually, I just haven't vlogged yet. I'm gonna do a time lapse in a minute. Me, Stefan, and my mother are out here ripping apart these boxes that were here when we moved in, because we have a room that's a part of our queue line that we are building out here. So we're gonna rip all this apart. We're gonna relocate all that dirt and stuff, which is fine because it just sprouts weeds. We're gonna take all that shit around the side of our building, lay it all along that side. So here we go. Song of the day for today. What do I want it to be? Song of the day for today is whatever the fuck plays right after I get done talking. Alright guys, we're up to the hunt again. I'm up here right now. It's only me and Jacob and Glenn. So others aren't here yet, so that's kind of good because I get to get some work done. I'm going to start working on, we're making some props. I'm going to work on that. I need to work in Spence's room, the skinning room. I need to add props in there. I need to make sure that we're kind of catching up on everything since I haven't been here a lot in a week. So yeah, here we go. Is it on?
Yep.
Hi guys. So I am flinging nasty food or shit. Hey look, here's a screw. My mixture. Just all over the roach room, making it look gnarly in here. This is not rocket science. It's not even regular science. It's just throwing shit all over everything. So I had Amanda helping me. She decided not to, for reasons that I don't know why. I like throwing shit on rooms.
The first fling of shit landed on my leg.
And now she's vlogging for me while I make a mess. Hey Ken, how's it going? Yeah, this is how we get down. Woogie woogie woo.
Looks appetizing.
It's delicious, actually. Tastes like coconut.
Can you sample it for us?
I will not. I will not. I shall not.
Eat the shit in the shitter?
Yeah. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay. So I got 30 times.
Waka! Yeah! Bitch! You want some?
No!
Suck it. Eat it. You want some?
Something wrong with you. I think you need it on the mattress.
Love you guys. See that? A poop heart just for my subscribers.
Can we put an arrow through it?
I could do that. I'm artistic.
Is this for Lori?
Yeah. Sure. There you go. Little poop heart. Or food heart. Whatever you want. High five.
Should probably do the wall where all the roaches are.
I'm kind of running out of mixture here.
That was my leg.
Sorry.
That's why I'm standing up here.
He's enjoying this way too much.
This is the best part. Yeah, screwing up walls and stuff, that's cool. How many times you get to show up and work at playing shit on the walls? Unless you're a monkey in the zoo, I'd say no.
I'm watching from a safe distance.
I don't like that. My poop smears look too organic. Or too,
Those ones.
Man-made.
yeah, that's the word. Not real. I'm gonna get like one more good little throw in the side of the crate. I guess that's good. Got my arm on it. There you go. Perfect. The glove goes in the bucket. Perfect. You stop recording now. Alright guys, whole lot of updates. So our handrail here is up, so that's done. We got all of our posters in. So we made all these, added the Truman Corp stuff to them. So you've got Explore the Universe, Atomic Energy, Autonomous Robot, Fallout Shelter thing. I added these signs here. This is an active zombie sign, this little keypad, and then a caution feeding thing inside. So Truman Corp, that's something that the Truman Corp makes. Explore Mars, we got that right here with the Truman Corp T on it. He hasn't hung that one up yet for some reason. It didn't get hung up. We got that one in there on the wall. So that's cool. This one's half hung up. I don't know why that's not done either. That one there. One in here. There. We got caution radiation up on the wall. And we've got the drop panel with the directory sign to all these rooms. Yeah, pretty nice. And then I put a caution radiation thing. You can see it right there. Yellow sign up there on the wall. Got a lot of other stuff that happened too. I'll show you. So after I splattered all that monster mud in here, we came through with amber shellac. That's all this shiny brown shit all over all this, and that's going to kind of preserve everything, hold it in there, make our maggots not move, and it just adds a layer of wet nastiness to all of these. So you can see how they just look gross. And I threw it all over the walls. Got more cans there, all over the sink. Cans and nasty and nasty. All over here. These are just cans of tuna that we emptied out and refilled with our monster mud. So that's there. And we did a tray over here in the mask maker's room. I'm working on propping this room right now. We added this thing here in the corner with a tray of it. Look, it's attracting flies. It's funny. But we got that and just kind of wraps around it. And one over here in the bunk rooms. With that, I added all of the toilet and the toilet paper, but you could see the white maggots really pop with that stuff. So yeah, looks good. What else? Bam! Alright guys, I'm up at the haunt right now. Today is the day of our auditions. At least it's our first day of auditions. We have today and tomorrow. Because some people can't make it today, so we have it twice. I'm just here kind of setting up. It's early. It's like 10:30. They're supposed to start at noon, so I'm just kind of prepping everything, making sure we're ready to go. So I got to put a table over here. Typically we would have it, well, last year we had it up there, but that was before we had this handrail up. Now if we have a table up there, we won't be able to see who's auditioning. So I'm gonna put the table over here. We'll sit over here and watch them audition just in our pit. So this morning I went and I printed a bunch of contracts and a bunch of these kind of a notice of dates of all the stuff that's coming up, acting classes, in-house training, rehearsals, stuff like that. So we have that. I have to go into the office, jump on my laptop, and I need to make a list of so the way we do auditions is I don't want to see you act scary because I don't care. I want to see you act real dumb. So if you can do that, you'll be awesome at scaring. So I went last night. I created a list of characters, and I created a list of locations that include a goal. So it's like you're climbing a mountain, you're robbing a bank, shit like that. Now we also do kind of like a crazy thing that'll happen. So like you're robbing a bank and you were attacked by aliens, and then halfway through we'll let them know what that craziness is and they have to react to it so we can see that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna create some shit real quick and start chopping it out so we can have it ready to go. Alright, so we built it. Show us how it works, Al. Perfect. Pretty sweet. And cheap. All of this was about one roll of this, so I should take those back because it was a lot of money. It was like $8 for each roll, and I think I got like 5 rolls. Way overkill on this shit.
Or we can use them on people that get hurt, but
I guess. I'll make a whole wall of this shit. Yeah, it was pretty easy. We just kind of stretched across and used a staple gun to tack it in there. Once we spray it down with our paint, it'll close up all of our edges so we don't have to worry about them fraying or nothing.
that
So,
lighting, you
yeah.
won't even know.
Pretty easy, pretty cool. How's it going, guys? 8:30 at night and I'm at Menards. Came here and to get some trim boards. I mean, to trim out loads of shit. I need to get paint. I need to get flea bombs and ant traps because we have ants all over the building because there are holes in like the bottoms of our doors, there's cracks in our walls, and they just get in. So we can kill them. It's a large building with a lot of shit in it. Any restaurant or any large store will also have ants. I mean, they just come in. You lay these traps out and they die. Apparently the greenhouse has fleas in it. We're guessing that when one of the vines was outside, fleas got on it. Now they're in the greenhouse. So we need to put flea bomb in that to get rid of those. I'm gonna start ordering with getting the paint ordered so they can start mixing that, and we'll move on to something else. Here we go. Alright, so it is late at night and I'm here alone now. So everyone else went to eat. I'm here to work. So now it is the Justin shift. I can finally get some shit done. So I'm gonna start working on all these trim boards I just bought. I'm gonna try to trim out everything I can. Try to get the rooms as close to done as I can so that tomorrow we can just start painting and getting rooms actually knocked out. So yeah, here we go. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to head out, but I trimmed out this door and I'm only heading out because everyone is calling me and saying to come home. I taped over and newspapered these windows so that tomorrow we can paint. This window's trimmed, this door's trimmed. I trimmed the security box up there. So all that is done. This room is pretty much done, ready to paint. I think the only thing that's left is to add like a board here, and then it's ready to paint. So yeah, I was planning on trimming out these and putting our newspaper and tape on this side as well, and then trimming out our door on the other side, but I still have to wait for tomorrow. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're up at the haunt. Whole lot of people here working all over the place. We're starting to work outside. We're just wrapping up the last few front rooms inside. I need to screw a shelf down and then we are ready to paint the rules room. Everything in there that needs to be hit at least. Once it dries, I will distress it and then the room's done. So that's a good thing. They're starting to work outside. They're going to work on the chainsaw room first, so it's done. We have a room out there. It's part of our queue line that we are planning on building, but it's like if it doesn't get done, it's not a huge deal. But we need a chainsaw room, so yeah. But I don't know where our tool cart went. Here it is. All right, so I'm gonna head up there. I'm gonna screw that in, and then we're gonna start hitting it with some paint. All right, guys. So this is a new project called Franken TV. We've got this one here that was in. It's a TV and a DVD combo, but it's a newer looking thing in haunted houses when you want stuff looking scary. For some reason, old is scary. So we're trying to remove the DVD player and keep the motherboard and take the screen that works. We've already removed a bad screen from this older housing, and we're going to try to replace the working parts of this. Yeah, I know. It's whatever we used last year. We're going to try and replace the working parts of this into the other housing. So the good news is, the one thing that's kind of worked so far is that these screens look like they're like the same screen, so that the sizes should fit. It should screw right in our housing. So our issue here now is we have to remove this because we don't need it in there, and there won't be enough room. So we need to get that out of there, and then we need to slide that and hopefully make our motherboard, this whole section, squeeze in underneath to hide it all under there.
So in other words, size matters.
Yeah. Our chainsaw room out here is almost done. Jacob, Glenn, and CJ have been out here hauling ass, ripping it up. There's a few walls left to build. You can see they're spray painted on the ground, but they're erecting it. So we got the lighting up in here. What do you think, Glenn?
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
This hallway's up too. Looking creepy.
Yeah, that's good. That's good effect.
Black lights are up in here. These lights are up on the tables. And these will also have light, and they'll be slamming and shit. What do you think, Glenn? It blows the hell out of last year, huh?
Amazing.
With these flickering lights. And then check this out. Alright guys, I'm up at the haunt again. It is late at night. The only ones here right now are me and my dad. I don't know if he's staying to work or what, but I'm here to work for a bit. I was here earlier when I got out of school, but whenever I'm here and there's other people here, I end up just running around answering questions and helping them on shit. Now I'm here alone, so that's when I get stuff done. So pretty much I'm going to make a list here. I went through the other day and put down all kinds of stuff that we need to get the haunt actually done, kind of updated our list. I'm going to make my own list of stuff to do, just whatever I can. It's not huge jobs. I'll knock out a lot of these smaller ones that other people don't want to do necessarily. And just kind of run through shit, so I'm going to try to knock this out. Here we go. Alright guys, so I'm up at the haunt now. I've been here quite a while actually. We just did our painting in the courtyard, so that room is all painted. All that's left in there is to hang like our curtains and some props in there to get that done. Truman Corp's almost done. They went around with amber shellac and did this to all of our frames, so they look nice, old, and nasty, and real good. We painted Ward H here on the floor. I got the largest stencils I could find. Those big ass ones right there. So yeah, that got done. We've got, it looks about 3.5 more frames to do. I have to look and see if I've got more amber shellac somewhere. I don't know if they hit that one over there, but they did half of this one, so this side still needs to be done in that little corner. You can see where it changes. And then these two in the break room need to be done also. That one and this one. So once that's done, we can mark that off. And this room's almost done. Ready for scary people. Also, I'm going to hang, here Glenn, I'm glad you're here. My plan in here is to get a few boards, scrap boards, probably whatever's off of the rest of the walls over there, I'm gonna hang them down off of these beams, even with our walls in here, and just run lath on them. And then I'll paint that so it's got something in here to keep their eyes down and to trap light. What do you think?
Hang them straight down off the beam. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like our wire that is holding up our.
Yeah, I can do a couple different
Our
runs
vent?
of it. I can do one here, one in the middle, one over there.
Yeah, that's the
Drop
plan.
it down and then put a 2x4 stud, and then you can run your lath off of that going this way.
Yep, that's
Whichever
the
way you
plan. So that way it creates a
Room effect.
roof in here, and you can't just look up. So could you hang that shit real quick, and then I could have these two start working on that? What do you think?
Lath.
Yeah. Hang those boards. My dad said we've got 2 rolls of the wire shit in there. I don't know what all is hanging from the roof already, but he said we've got two rolls of it in there, so that should be plenty. Just use our scrap wood. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna start working on some more shit. Alright guys, so we were up at Belmont real late last night. We were there till about 2. Me and my dad were, I'm up at Hobby Lobby now, buying some stuff to make some costumes and maybe some Halloween stuff if they have it out. Alright guys, so we're up at the haunt. I'm going to try to finally record some shit. I've been having trouble actually recording stuff because I just get caught up working. So let me show you what I've been working on here in the operating room. I'm trying to get this room done right now and then to move on. So I got these heads hung up here in our door. I've got a few more. I got a TV that'll be playing static, pretty cool. Another head hung up here. I put that thing up there with some creepiness on it. This head was a half head, so I stuck it in there and it looks really good. Head hanging up there. And then another head right here. This one has like a knife in its mouth. Kind of cool. We got these up. All these heads are stained and have the masks on them. Once I hang up our body over here that I'm gonna hang up, I'm gonna hit these with some blood. I'm gonna hit all these heads with some blood actually. Do a lot of blood work in this room. So I'm gonna do that. I gotta hang a curtain here in this door and a curtain here, and then this room is pretty much fucking done. Yeah, I just gotta put a few props up here on that shelf, and then we'll be ready to get the fuck out of this room. So yeah, that's the goal right now. Here we go. Alright guys, so this room's pretty much done. A few of the projects we did. We did this, where we mixed up some red monster mud, made it real nasty, and then we wrote out Cropsy, Cropsy, Cropsy. And then I came over with a perma-blood and added that. I did perma-blood on all these skin masks. We used more of our monster mud in there. We hit that with amber shellac. A few props up here glued down. A few props up there hit with amber shellac. Our TV hit with amber shellac. We came up with, we're gonna have a bucket right there, like he's been throwing stuff away in it, and then Eric is making an insert that'll have props all over it. We got Cropsy on the door, a bunch of chunks of blood. We hit it all with blood and stuff. We hung up a skin curtain on the doorway over there. That's what Josh is spray painting now. We got a body up in the corner with a t-shirt on it. It's all bloody and nasty and ripped up. Here's our monster mud. It's very, very sticky. It's got the consistency of like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I don't know. But we got this curtain up here, all bloody and nasty too. Bloody and nasty on that curtain. Yeah, this room's pretty much done. All that we're really waiting on is the curtain over there to dry so we can hang it up right here. And then this room is basically finished. I think it might actually be finished. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go start working in the bunk rooms and move on from there.